here we go, folks. Up next, important tag team matches for quite some time here in the UWA. The Battle of Houston match where 4 people compete. And one team the fall loser here tonight will be sacrificing something quite important to them. First, I'm going to introduce one of the most newest tag teams, the Gridiron.
The following contest is a Battle of Houston match. Coming down the aisle from Portland, Oregon, he is the ace of spades, Luke Fowler, and the dirtiest man on the planet, Mike Rowe. Together they are the Dirty Animals.
It's almost said. The Dirty Animals lose, and Luke Fowler lose the roster spot and their allotted airtime, so there's no chance in hell anything remotely, anything relevant for quite some time if they manage to lose here this evening. And I'm sure Loca definitely will not be pleased if Luke Fowler and Mike Rowe happen to lose this match. And now here comes the Mythbusters, perhaps America's favorite tag team in the UWA. Matter of fact, this is quite a historic event for the Mythbusters, because at last year's Claim to Fame, the Mythbusters returned to UWA, and they came out in a shocking fashion. They came out of nowhere and went straight to the ring to take out both Pimps and Thugs and Sex and Violence. In my opinion, that feud is what started, that confrontation started the whole rivalry.
Now approaching the ring, from San Francisco, California, Jamie Heineman, Adam Savage, the Mythbusters.
So you can say that the Mythbusters and Sex and Violence have been at it for almost a year now. Of course, folks, this team, the Mythbusters, they would probably be the hand-on favorite to at least be one of the teams to be victorious here tonight, because these are the Mythbusters are the only team to ever win a big battle tag team match in UWA history. They won at Pennyway 9 in the Battle of St. Louis match, and they had to go up against the teams of Pimps and Thugs, the Sex and Violence, and the Suicidals for the tag team championships. But it's teams like these, the dark horses, such as the Gridiron Greats, that's going to be a formidable tag team to say the least. They've been on a huge roll, having such great momentum ever since they came into UWA earlier this summer.
On their way to the ring, they are the dynamic duo of Plaxico Burris and Michael Strahan. They are the Gridiron Greats.
See, folks, the Mythbusters, if they would lose, then they would have to disband as a tag team. But if the Gridiron Greats lose, then they will be banished from the UWA. And quite frankly, if any of these two teams were to lose here tonight, that would be sad for the fans and for UWA management. I've heard backstage that the Mythbusters and the Gridiron Greats are two of UWA management's favorite teams in the UWA, at least from the Enforcer and other members of UWA management, which I've never yet to meet personally. Of course, Michael Strahan and both Plaxico Burris, both former players of the New York Giants, are both Super Bowl 42 champions. And if they know a thing or two about winning high-stakes matchups, it's these men here, Plaxico Burris and Michael Strahan. And Michael Strahan has been spearing his way into the limelight, and Plaxico Burris has been there since making a huge name for himself. But it's this team right here that'll do absolutely anything to keep these three teams down.
On their way to the ring, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the urban legend, Gene Starland. From Dallas, Texas, Ross Riveter Mitchell. Together they are Sex and Violence.
Now, folks, it's been well documented that both Ross Riveter Mitchell and Gene Starland have quite an accomplished singles career here, but they've been tag teaming for the better part of a year and a half, and perhaps they're like the premier tag team here in the UWA. They're two-time UWA tag team champions for like major events over the last couple of years. And of course, both Ross River Mitchell and Dean Starwin have main evented different pandemoniums, sex and violence, and the Monsters of Destruction. The only two tag teams where both members have main evented pandemonium. Of course, they have a lot of accolades in their, career here. Looks like we're going to start things down in the middle of the ring with the Mythbusters. The Gridiron Greats on the stage here. Already the Dirty Animals and Sex and Violence wasting no time with weapons fighting on the stage here.
No idea how those steel steps, I guess they might have been planted there prior to the matchup. But anyways, regardless, you have the Dirty Animals here all with weapons. They're taken to the Ross River Mitchell and Gene Starwin.
Remember, folks, this is a hardcore, anything goes, falls count anywhere, tag team elimination match. Got the Battle St. Louis match at Pandemonium 9. The match only ended when one team was left standing, but here tonight it was a little different. The match will continue until only one team has been eliminated, because the Fillmo thinks that all four of these teams are equally as great of a tag team. He wants to weed out the weakest link. So the first team to be eliminated, the first team to have both members eliminated here tonight will be the losing team. That's the only thing that really matters here tonight, is who is the losing team. So only possibly 5 possible eliminations here tonight. Not 7, but 5.
Back on the stage here, you see Gene with that steel step shot. Mike Rowe back up, taking it to Ross River Mitchell. Gene not helping him at all. Now, oh my God, what a bulldog! Now Mike Rowe, all Dirty Animals so far here. Oh my God, Luke Fowler with that chair shot. Leveling Sex and Violence here. Who would have thought? Dirty Animals getting the better of Sex and Violence. Gene thinking you're dragging Mike Rowe. He's like to chuck him off the stage. You better not. And Mike Rowe saves himself at the last possible second. Comes the back of that bulldog. We're going from behind and back in the ring here. Trying to cover as much action as we can, folks. This is breaking out all over the arena.
This is why it's called the Battle of Houston match. Falls can count anywhere in the Houston city limits. Only they can go here. They can fight all the way to Reliance Stadium if they wanted to. They can go all the way to downtown. They can go anywhere. And look at that big splash by Jamie Heineman. Never seen him do that move ever before. It seems like every time we see the Mythbusters, they always come up with new moves to add to the repertoire.
Said earlier, Rock Talk as the Mythbusters coming out is basically their year-long debut in this company here. And remember when they first came in, they were green as grass. They didn't know any moves. They were just generic, and look how far they have come in just one short year.
That's right, NEWSEST. I'm glad that in fact I have the privilege to call their great matchups over the year. This is definitely a great match to call indeed, with all this action going on. He's battling all over the arena here, and these fans from Houston are definitely getting their money's worth. Not like what they got at WrestleMania, but they're definitely getting their money's worth here at Claim to Fame. And UWA always pulls out all the stops. I actually went to WrestleMania, by the way. And look at this. Luke Fowler is driving Gene on the stage there, but only getting not even 1 out, I believe. Oh, wait, and Ross! We got both Micro and Luke Fowler with that steel steps. Oh, wait a minute! My God, this is quickly. Luke Fowler has been eliminated by Gene Starwin. Now we're already backstage with the Gridiron Greats handicap against Jamie Hyman, and Jamie Hyman is throwing Plaxico bursts through that I don't even know what that material is, but that might have been like porcelain. It sounded like steel. It's thrown through that steel stall wall. And it's like we're having a Pink Angel on Assault last week. And Michael straight in with that guitar, pulling a Jeff Jarrett right onto Jamie Heineman.
Oh my God, this is not looking good for Jamie, as Gridiron Greats have strategically just, moved Jamie Heineman away from his Mythbusters partner. Oh my God, Plaxico just lifted power bombs right into that shelf. And he still looks on as he sees the other member of Gridiron Greats looking him straight in the face. As he has taken down that clothesline, now lifted back up. Plaxico is well back up. This does not look good for Jamie. And now it's Jamie who's getting sent into the shelf. All sorts of whatnots are coming out of it. What is that? What is he? It got a replica belt.
Look at this. This is not good. This is not good for Jamie Heineman if he's going to want to maintain his tag team role with Adam Savage. Because Adam Savage's got to get back here to help his partner. The Gridiron Greats are going to have their way with Jamie Heineman, the mustachioed wonder. And I've never seen this type of beatdown by the Giants like they destroyed the Redskins on Monday Night Football a couple of weeks ago. Well, this could be the game breaker on the Jamie Heineman. That's it for Jamie Heineman. He got knocked out. Referee's calling an elimination for Jamie.